Hey friends, it's Nick. Well, last night Wendy and I watched the final episode of season 3 of A Handmaid's Tale. Now, as I've said on the StoryHacker.tv podcast, quick plug, if I've struggled a bit more with Handmaid in season 2 and 3 because I felt like as you got further outside the world, the kind of the small world of those core characters that were introduced in season 1 in the book, it got harder to believe the world of Gilead could really exist. And, you know, we accept Supernatural, we accept Middle-earth, we accept Star Wars, we accept all these things, but they still have to operate within their own rules. And sometimes the level of pain that the characters were going through in Handmaid's Tale, I just struggle to believe that women in particular would do that to each other and to the kids. But that's by the by, really. I think, you know, sometimes they break the fourth wall on purpose. There's been a lot in season 3 of June staring directly at the camera and looking right out at you, which, you know, is effective on occasion, but it does break that illusion that that you're getting lost in their world because they're looking out into yours. Anyway, there was some of this in the finale for season 3. Some suspension of disbelief required. But I really like the way it started. It started with a call back to before the original season started and the women being herded basically through cages. You know, so we got to see in that episode the change. Now if you remember Technique 2, stories are about change, and you could see the change in that episode written all over June's face. You know, the horror that she's gone through is obviously external, but the internal kind of pressure, there's a moment in the final episode where she almost shoots a child, and you can see her desperately trying to bring herself back, bring her sense of identity back, and not be this sort of ruthless leader she's had to become. And anyway, it was really great acting, good writing as well, and I think my big hope for Handmaid is that season 4 is the last season, really. And it's not just because I'll tell you what it is. It's because every kind of story has an expiration date, okay? And when you push it too far, I'm looking at you, Lost, or you, Highlander movies. When you push it too far, you bang right into that sense of believability again. And particularly when your core character is an everyman, and that's what June is in the Handmaid's Tale, it becomes harder and harder to have them in the middle of the action and it to be credible. And anyway, we'll see what happens in season 4, but those are my notes on the finale of season 3. Thanks very much.